Brought to you by the EveryDollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
Today's question comes from Andrea in Ohio. Andrea writes, my partner and I have been together for over 25 years and we have 4 children together. I've been asking him to marry me since we had our first child. Oh, jeez. He recently stated that we can get married if I sign a prenup. He had nothing at the start of our relationship and his business has grown significantly. He has over 300 employees and his net worth is in the millions. I gave up my career 20 years ago to raise our children. We are financially well off, and he has taken very good care of the children and me. Dave, this is so sick. I don't even want to finish this. Is he wrong to ask for a prenup? I love him, but wonder if I should just let go the idea of marriage. I don't really know how I can help you. I think you let go of the idea of marriage 25 years ago when you started having kids.
Yeah.
And
Andrea, you made a really terrible bargain.
Yeah.
You gave up everything and he gave up nothing. You raised his kids and helped him build a business, and he owns it. You made a terrible bargain 25 years ago.
Yeah, this breaks my heart, man.
And you know the ship has sailed. I mean,
By the way,
here's another. I mean, I'd call his bluff, but I don't think you will. Because I think this guy's a jerk.
Yeah. And I think the reality that you feel very, very exposed, you felt exposed for 25 years.
It's because you've been exposed.
You've been exposed. I also think if this was to go to court, I think you would have some claim to a lot of this stuff, but it's going to be a mess. An absolute
I have no idea what Ohio law is on this kind of stuff. You certainly got child support coming out your ears.
The thing beneath the thing here
but you're not going to do anything, I can tell.
No.
You're so codependent, it's unbelievable.
And he's such a jerk, he's such a man who lacks any sort of integrity in any way, shape, form, or fashion. That the thought of even taking care of his common law wife of a quarter decade and the mother of his 4 kids, he's thinking of his net worth, protecting
his answer is, all this money I made while I was sleeping with you is all mine.
It's mine. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in the same room with that guy personally.
Yeah, he's slimy.
Yeah, he's a terrible human being, but here we are. My guess is Dave, my guess is she's got bigger issues, and she's either unsafe, he either has people on the side, she is recognizing how completely exposed she is, and I think she needs to go see a professional counselor, but she also probably needs to sit down with an attorney, because I think this type of question tells me this is just what's right above the waterline.
Tip of the iceberg.
There's a big mess underneath this.
Yeah, that's true. This is so... So you know what it is, though. I can't help Andrea, but you know what we can do. We can read the email, and here's the point. All right, you're 24 years old, and your boyfriend wants to move in together. I hope you read this email and realize how stupid that is. I mean, that's just
how unsafe it is.
How unsafe it is, and how exposed you are. It's just straight up stupid. And I hope some of you get pissed off about me saying this. I hope you say, I'll never listen to Dave Ramsey again, because some of the most smart things I ever did in my life is when somebody made me mad. And I'm trying to make some of you mad right now, because this is, if you're 24 and you have a 24-year-old daughter and her boyfriend wants to move in with her, you need to grab both of them up and box their stupid butt little ears. Because this is what it sets up. This is what it sets up. And we've got all the data,
right?
Not just the feelings and the research to go with it. Here's some data for you. If you're 35 and you're married, your net worth is somewhere around 10x if you're shacked up and you're 35. Married men live 7 to 9 years longer than shacked up men. Hello? Cancer survivors.
Yeah.
A much higher percentage of people survive cancer that are married than those who are shacked up in a toxic soup bowl like this woman's in.
And we talk about this all the time, Dave.
What if this woman gets cancer?
Exactly.
Because his $300 million business, he
may or may not want to help you out. And here's the thing. We talk about this a lot, Dave. Success and money makes you more of who you are. And if you're dating somebody who's a jerk to you, and maybe you accidentally wind up pregnant, and you say, okay, well, maybe down the road, if this is how this plays out. Somebody becomes very successful. They were a jerk before they had anything. They were a jerk when you gave up your entire career and your safety.
Why?
And then they become worth millions on your back, and they stay a jerk.
Love.
They get an extra humongous jerk. Yeah. This is a mess.
Love involves serving each other.
Yeah.
There's no love in this whole equation right here. This just burns my belly.
Yeah. It breaks my heart for Andrea. I'm sorry, man.
Andrea, you have made some really bad choices 25 years ago, and now you are sitting in the poop. It's unbelievable. And yeah, I mean, you don't have any options. Your option are stay in the poop, or demand that we get married with no prenup, or I'm leaving and taking the kids, which is actually about the only healthy thing to do in this situation. Load up and leave.
You are with somebody who is
more concerned about them than they are you or
Correct.
the kids. And hasn't been for days, for decades.
For years, yeah.
For decades. If he was, he would have committed to you, and you'd be taking care of you right now, and you would have been taking care of him. You gave up. Wow. But okay, but the point is this: sometimes some of you in your decision-making frameworks, you think about Friday. Thank God it's Friday. How's it feel in the moment? Well, that's what a child does. Adults devise and plan and have a plan. Children do what feels good. Children move in together at 24. And it starts, then if you extrapolate that decision-making paradigm, if you use your decision framework and say, okay, how's this going to work out 25 years from now? Well, Andrea just told you. And then that tells you if it's a good decision or not. It might be an okay decision by Friday. You might get away with stupidity between now and Friday. But when you extrapolate your decision-making out with a long-term vision horizon, then you end up with Andrea. And you could tell the decision's a bad idea.
But this isn't just about the money and the kids. I guarantee this is an abusive relationship.
Oh, I promise you it is. Oh, it is abusive, just with what we know.
Psychological, financial.
With what we know, it's already abusive, but there's got to be more to it.
Right.
Like you said, tip of the iceberg. So, yeah, this guy.
Andrea, hear from us, man. You're not crazy.
You're not crazy. I will bet you dollars to donuts he's got a couple on the side.
That's what I mean. At some point, you got to go sit down with an attorney and walk through and figure out this mess.
Yeah. But she's not going to.
No.
I love him.
But also, I
don't.
Be in an abusive relationship, man, you can get trapped, and it's a scary proposition. Quarter century being told you're useless, you're worthless, you're nothing, seeps into your nervous system over time. And maybe this is her first reaching out, saying, "Am I nuts?" The answer is no.
You're not nuts. You've done some stuff that's really damaging to yourself by allowing this to go on way too long. And our encouragement would be to stop it now.
Stop it now.
Yeah.
You're worth more than this.
I was going to say, tell him the only way you're sticking around is if you marry him. I don't think you marry him. I think you just let him go.
Yeah.
And take half his money.
I don't want to be married to a man who treats
who does this,
a wife and a woman and kids like this.
I don't either.
Period.
And I don't want you. We like you, and we don't want you to do that. We love you. We want you to win. So yeah, I think you're done. But you're not going to do it. Create your free every dollar budget today. The simplest way to budget for your life.